minute since we've
done
the live stream here. I wasn't even ready. I accidentally hit the wrong button. It fired up the live stream, right? But how y'all doing out there? How's everybody doing? I'm trying to get a power source here. Hopefully everybody is having had a great week and is getting ready for a weekend. Hello, Matt. Hello. Hey, Emily. How you doing? Hey, Panther Gal. Hey, Judith. Hey, Kendra. How y'all doing? So yeah, we are live from Pigeon Forge, out of all places. Hello. It's been a while since we did like a live stream out on the, a live stream like this. Well, I mean, I can't do nothing about it right now.
Gotta go.
Hello. Hey, hi from Florida. Hey, Traveling Hoosiers in here. Hello. Hey, Janet. Angie Sue. Hello. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to everybody out there. Hello from Salem, Virginia.
Everyone.
Hello. We got Roy and Maria in here tonight. Hey, Sherry Mack.
Hi, Enterprise. I still love your headband on. It's kind of colorful.
Yeah.
I wanted something that would pin my hair back because it was like all over.
Hello from East Tennessee. We got Harley, a Lady Rider.
Hi, Chad. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Roy Maria. Hi, Jeremy.
The sun is kind of.
Hi, Angie Sue.
Angie Sue.
Janet Wolf. Judith Tucker, Matt. George Dean.
We got Keith from Mississippi. We got Neil from Ohio in here tonight.
Traveling Hoosier.
Yeah, so our plans tonight is to drive through Pigeon Forge. We're gonna do a drive-through live. We haven't done that a long time. It's been, I couldn't even tell you the last time we did a drive stream. It might even be a couple years. It's been a while. So people have been requesting us to do this. You know, they want to see some more in real life, right? You know, like some live streams and stuff like that. You love seeing the birds in the backyard. Yeah, gosh, the light, the sun is just coming in just right over there, kind of blurring it out.
Hi, New.
Hello. We got Lisa from Goldsboro, North Carolina.
Hey, Panther Girl, Cynthia. Lisa
hey,
Queen.
Kiddo. Are you attending the Western North Carolina this fall? We will be in North Carolina tomorrow. Hey, Ken, how you doing? Been watching you from England and Paris. You want to watch our England and Paris videos? All right. Yeah, those videos always get views. Any of our international travel videos, cruise videos do very good. Like they're always getting views. You know, they're always bringing in, you know, hundreds of views a week and stuff. So people out there still enjoy them. Our one of the biggest growth spots of our channel is, you know, like that bring people into our channel is the stuff that we do on the road and stuff like that. We got Tom Sweet in here tonight. Hello, how you doing? Hopefully everybody's doing good. I'll be moving to Mobile next month. All right. We were just there. We were just down there. It was really nice down there. I enjoyed it. We want to go back down this again this winter. You know, it's Friday, so you're better than usual. There you go, Ken.
Oh, Danny said, past you guys sitting in your Jeep on the Parkway visiting from New Orleans. Oh, hi.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Hi, Tom Sweet.
Happy Friday to all. Happy Friday.
Dawn, can you tell me what you put in your hummingbird feeders? Water and sugar.
Sugar. Yeah, you just I make small batches and I change them out regularly. So I think we're doing what 2 cups of water to a half cup of sugar. That's all. That's all. You boil it, cool it, and then dump it. It's pretty simple. But the thing is, you know, especially, you know, we change them out. If it's real hot, every 3-4 days sometimes.
Kelly Frazier said, "Love your headband, Donna." I think you got it on one of the trips. Yeah, Honduras.
In Honduras, this last trip.
It was like a little. You go up the little escalator, and it's like a little flea market.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, gosh, yeah. So Pigeon Forge isn't real busy right now. I've seen it busier, right? It seems to be pretty laid back at the moment. The Pontiacs are in town, so that's always fun.
Hannah, I'm making hummingbird food right now. I do 4 cups of water and 1 cup of sugar. We do 2 cups of water and a half a cup of sugar.
Yeah. So we just take the recipe and cut it in half is all we're doing.
And you boil it and then just let it cool.
Because they can't do it. They can't drink it all or eat it all or whatever fast enough until it kind of gets been out there for a week in the heat. Starts getting a little. You can tell the hummingbirds, they'll come up to it and they'll just fly around it and take off. It's about time to change it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say I don't know, at least once a week we're changing it out, no matter what. So we got this really nice ruby male, but he guards the. It's his feeder, and he attacks anything that comes near it. That's what he does. Okay.
You need burning squirrel videos.
The Old Mill Candy Kitchen has good fudge, do they? There's so many good like candy and stuff around here. You know what I mean? Like no matter where you go, and all that. The Old Mill restaurant would love to meet you guys. While you're eating dinner, and we'll be out here for a little bit tonight. So tomorrow we got something planned. But we're gonna go to for tomorrow's video, and then for I think it'll be Sunday's video, and then we're getting ready for a big trip coming up. It's pretty much what we've been doing. I got doctor's appointments next week, but after next week I should be good for a while. So we're hoping to get out there and be a little more active with making videos and stuff like that. So come to New Brunswick, Canada. Yeah, I would love to get up into like the Nova Scotia area, all that. You know what I mean? It'd be great. There's a cruise that we're looking at for this fall that goes up to that area, but it's a cruise though. So Slam the Enough show was in Pigeon Forge last year. I heard it's gonna be at Bristol Motor Speedway. So cruise plans, we got some cruise plans. We got cruises already ready to go for towards the end of the year. We don't have any cruises planned for the summer months unless I take a last minute for some reason. Yeah, we don't have anything planned until the end of the year. So usually during the summer months, we don't cruise. It's always in the winter and fall, winter. Winter months is when we do the cruising. So, you have a pretty girl with you. Well, thank you, John. Yes, she is pretty. Too hot on a cruise. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's cruises that go north. Of course, if you're going on an Alaska cruise, summer's great for that, right? The ones that go up into Canada are great for that as well. But, anything south is just too miserable, especially you get down there in the Bahamas in the summer months. It's just so bad. Just too muggy, and yeah, it's okay. I mean, it is what it is, but I prefer the winter months to do cruises. So 32 days until you'll be in the Smokies, Heather said. Is the Forge busy? We're gonna go ahead and do a drive-through. In fact, we're gonna go ahead and start right away here. About 10 minutes into it. I wanted to get some folks in here before we started driving. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna show you what's going on in the Forge. We're just gonna drive through real quick. Kind of do one of our drive-through. Now the Pontiacs are in town, so the Bandits, the Bandits are in town. Smoking the Bandit, they have the semi truck up there too. It's pretty cool. I got a good photo with that earlier. Dawn's headband. And Dawn will be answering, or she'll be going through the comments as I drive. Carpetbagger has 2 crews coming up this year. Yeah. He likes cruising, doesn't he? I think it's new for him, right? I know he likes trains. My niece bought me some hillbilly taffy last time. I got this bifocals and I gotta like tilt my head up this way to read the chat. So love Dawn what she wears. Friday Night Live. Here you go, Jeffrey. Hi, how you doing? You should do a meetup on a cruise and do a mini collab. So we are currently working on a cruise where we're going to have some content creators with us. We're just now starting to work on that. I don't know if it'll be at the end of this year or the beginning. I would say it'd be towards the beginning of next year if that materializes. That'll be fun. That'll be mostly just YouTubers getting together and then, on a cruise. It'll be interesting to see, everybody's points of view on a certain cruise ship. And of course, we'll all get together and do some fun things. I don't know. It'll be fun. And you get all those great creative minds together. There's always going to be something going on. You know what I mean? Some kind of fun. Anyways.
Metroid Gloves said thank you, Dawn, for all the years of encouragement and entertainment.
Carpetbagger is hooked on cruises. I'm glad. I'm actually happy because when we talked to Jacob, was it during Christmas, right? During Christmas at Dollywood, and he was telling us that he was gonna, do some international travel and stuff, and you could tell that his first time, so he had and I said, yeah, you'll be fine, and I'm glad he's going to step out and and do do some international stuff, do some, because there's a lot of great things to do. There's a lot of great Ripleys around around the globe too, so I think he'll have a great time. But yeah, blue looks good on Dawn.
Thanks.
It's fun to see YouTubers together. Yeah, we're planning to go to Dollywood Saturday and Sunday of this week. As of right now, the way things look, it don't look too bad. I mean, it's still busy here, but it don't look too bad. I mean, I've seen it worse. Don't get me wrong. I've seen it worse. Melanie says, we're praying to the Lord Jesus that you guys will both be safe and healthy. Well, thank you. Looking forward to upcoming trips. There's a few things that I'm working with my doctor. It's nothing like to be worried about. It's mostly for like future, like things I got to like take care of now. Like my thyroid's messed up. There's some other things too. Nothing major, but just doing some tests. A lot of tests to see what's going on. And those can be nerve-wracking too, because nobody wants to hear results from a test. You know what I mean? Like, you do want to hear positive results from a test, but you're scared that you're going to hear something that's, you know what I mean? And so that, I guess that's the part that's kind of, love the bird videos. Yeah, I'll make some more. That video that I put those clips, those are just some of the first clips. I'm working more on in-depth, like 4K. You know what I mean? Different angles and stuff like that. And the lighting and stuff for those birdhouse videos. I will do them every now and then. I'll kind of put them at the end of a video or something. Strength training, yes. Get back into the gym. Yeah, I agree. You know, get back into the gym and stuff like that. And we used to go to the gym all the time. We haven't done it in a while. But anyways, okay, guys, we are going to go ahead and we're going to drive down the parkway because I know some folks are like, "Hey, come on, let's get on the parkway. I want to see what's going on. I want to see what the what's going on here in the forge." Dawn will she'll be looking at the comments. I won't. I'll be driving, but Dawn will like throw questions off to me, and then I'll just answer or whatever. We'll figure it all out. Let's see if I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I'm trying to turn
Scooby-Doo mini golf. The first one was really good. We haven't did the second one yet.
Yeah, we're gonna do the Scooby-Doo mini golf, things like that. Okay. Back out. There's a guy sitting there. Right. There's some Pontiacs. Got some Pontiac. Whoa, there's some guy comes just flying up behind me. Well, that sun is like right there, isn't it?
Do the nighttime Scooby-Doo?
Yeah, I want to do it at night. We've already talked about that. We're like, let's do it at night. Let's kind of get a little more.
Does the orphan Jeep have a name yet?
The orphan Jeep.
Or yeah,
the orange.
Yeah.
We call it Big Orange. Sometimes. A lot of folks are coming out of Gatlinburg.
What time is the forge?
What time is the forge?
Looks like Dawn is on camera reversed. That sun is powerful.
Yeah, I don't know. YouTube probably flips the image around or something. I have to figure that out. This is the first time we've done this in quite a while. Taste of India.
Rhonda's
yeah, Dolly Parton Stampede. So I noticed that a lot of the businesses are getting into the 250th anniversary of America's. I'm starting to see more and more advertisement, like t-shirts, hats, things like that, different events. Slick City will be opening here, I think next month, if I'm not mistaken. This used to be Top Jump. There's River Chase. I guess I can kind of go around this way, right? We're gonna take the back alleys of Pigeon Forge here. We're gonna do some.
It's late in the chat. Living in Mobile. Where's the best place to buy a house? Looking. And news on the new opening DW.
Oh, Dollywood's. Yeah, there's a rumor floating around. I think I kind of know what they're thinking about for opening. There was a little birdie that told me, but I can't really say that because it hasn't officially been announced. So, but it's getting close. It's getting close. That's well. Oh wow, that guy just come flying out of there.
That would have been bad.
The guy in the Bronco, he just come like right out of there. make sure I turn this thing off. Anyways. So yeah, there's Pigeon Forge Traders and Gift Shop. Got those animatronic dinosaurs. There's old Andy's. Andy's on the Parkway. Pretty busy. Pretty busy. I know that's gonna be a pretty hopping place.
Hello, John Chalker from Waterbury, Connecticut.
They got a pretty good location there. Hey, John. So, coming up to the old mill here. I think we'll just drive down the Parkway first. Speed zone. Yeah, so the go-kart tracks look like they're quite busy. Let's go ahead and pull in.
We're going somewhere new. Seen it pass in the vacation lodge. Oops. God.
I know the speed bumps. Jurassic Times.
Hi, Planting Gardens.
Those speed bumps are just too much. Yeah, so this time of day, you get some folks there. It's 8 o'clock. So you get a lot of folks there leaving Pigeon Forge, heading back this way. So sometimes the northbound Parkway here is more busier than if you were to go down the southbound. Anybody say anything?
I can't see with the sun. Hi from Vancouver. Hi, Brian Chow.
Vancouver, all right. And we might be back in Vancouver one day. We liked it when we were there. We had a good visit in Vancouver. Of course, if we go back to Vancouver, most likely be for another Alaska cruise.
You guys be coming to the opening of Dolly's Tennessee and Truck Stop in Cornsville, Tennessee?
It's in my schedule. I'm not 100% sure where we'll be on that day, so we'll play it by ear, but it's in my schedule. When is the Chili Fest this year? You mean the chili cook-off in Gatlinburg? What is it, like the... I probably got it in my calendar. I don't have it with me. But if you go to the Gatlinburg Chamber of Commerce website and you go down to events, they'll probably have the date. It's definitely in the first week of November. So, and yet again, so I know folks have been asking us, are we going to be there at Chili Cook-Off? We won't know until about 2 weeks before. I have a cruise, I believe, that's coming up real close, right around that time of the Chili Cook-Off, so... Oh, there's another one of those bandits. Trans Am's bandits. I want to go behind Three Bears real quick. I got that mural back there. And I just want to go. Now, Gatlinburg's got a selfie park over here. It doesn't cost nothing. In fact, we're going to go right by it. So if you're in Pigeon Forge, looking for something free to do, you know, get some fun photos for your Instagram, or definitely stop here next to Three Bears and check it out. In fact, you can see it right here in the back. They got some fun things back here. Photo park. Yeah, so it's a photo park, free admission, selfie stations, murals, all the good stuff. I'm going to come back here. All right, so she puts her hand out. I don't know what she's doing.
Ooh.
That lady, I don't know.
I can't see nothing with the sun.
Anyways, there's a mural back here in Pigeon Forge. And the sun's kind of blocking it out. Can't really see it very well. The sun's kind of oh, someone stopped. Hang on. Okay.
Oh,
hello.
smokes.
How you doing?
We're doing good. We were coming around the corner. I'm like, oh my gosh, that looks like their vehicle.
Oh yeah.
That's so cool.
Oh.
It was nice to see you guys.
Yeah, nice to see you.
We're actually really good friends with Brooks and Kristen.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
okay,
We
yes.
wanted to cruise. We actually just hung out with them a little bit ago.
Oh, okay,
cool.
okay, cool.
Yeah, we're gonna go play some golf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
We can see you, yeah.
Nice meeting them.
We'll we'll get together one day or something with
Yeah.
Brooks
Yeah, I
and
know
Kristen or
that they've
something.
been talking about like getting together.
Yeah.
When we come down here and doing some stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
They're good friends with Rich and Jen.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But I think they're gone this week. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, nice to see ya.
See you guys.
Yeah, take care, guys. All right.
There's a lot of people in town. that recognize
Yeah.
us.
So the new bridge is open. I guess we can get out and I don't know. I guess we can get out. Let's get out and do the bridge.
Okay.
Yeah, we're fine. We're not gonna go too far. Oh yes. Hang on. We're gonna get out real quick here.
New bridge.
Hey y'all. We're driving. No, by the way, we're driving the Big Orange tonight. Big Orange is on the road, so you can't miss it. You know, old Big Orange. I know everybody's always like, where's the Jeep? Where's the Jeep? So this is the newest bridge that crosses the Little Pigeon River here. And we're going to stop out real quick, take a look at it. Bunch of legs. It's located right next to Three Bears General Store and the Rocking Raceway. But it's handicap accessible, so you can have a motorized scooter or something. You can get up onto the bridge. Let's see if I can see some of the comments here. Hey, Will and Dawn from Hope Mills, North Carolina. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Big Orange, yeah. I just call it Big Orange because it's big, it's orange. So. All right, let me get a picture of the bridge without Dawn in front of the bridge. Yeah, so this is a new bridge. I wanted to make a video, and I don't want to make a video on the bridge itself. And I was thinking, I was waiting for a video to like kind of show everybody, hey, the bridge is open. But this is perfect for that. Oh, here's a photo here. Well, let's see here. So this here connects from the island or LeConte parking to the parkway. So there's two of these bridges now that do this. I got the one further down by the convention center, and this one here is by Three Bears. So this is making it convenient for folks to cross back and forth from the parkway to the island and what have you. Hey, Steve and Veronica, how are you doing? Dawn can't shake that bridge. Yeah, this bridge here moves a little bit. She can shake it a little. The river looks serene. Yeah, the river's peaceful. Hey, John. So John says the Great Pumpkin. Yeah, we call it Great Pumpkin. Big Orange. Either or. We've been calling it either or, but lately it's like Big Orange for short. Is it busy this time of year? It seems to me not to be as busy as normal. So, but that's just like, I don't know. We'll give a shout out to my sons Landon and Jace from Georgia. Well, hello guys. I was supposed to be there for the Pontiacs. Yeah, the Pontiacs, there's a few of them up there. I wouldn't say it's like the Pontiac shows doesn't get as big as some of the other crazy shows they have around here. So Big Orange. Dawn darts off quickly. She does. I think she's just happy to get out of the Jeep. So trying to see what else. Roy Maria said, okay, Bill booked a cabin. All right. Aye. Bill and Renee is in here. There's Dawn. Oh, beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful evening. It's not too muggy at the moment. Y'all should visit us at Mammoth Cave. Bring your electric bikes for the bike trail. Yeah, that sounds actually a lot of fun.
Mammoth Cave bike trail?
Yeah. we are looking for new places to ride a bike. So,
You live Cape Kentucky?
yes. University of Tennessee volunteers cheer. Yeah, everybody who sees our Jeep, the first thing they yell out, "Go Vols," right? Now, something else that we haven't really shown yet, they've placed these flowers along the Little Pigeon River Trail, and they've also paved the Little Pigeon River Trail. Now, this is where they do the Christmas lights during during Christmas. So they've repaved the pathway, and then they've had these flowers over here. They don't light up or nothing. Be kind of cool if they did. Kind of cool if they did like a springtime, like, you know, like light display. That'd be kind of fun. But hello, how you doing? Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. You guys should go tubing. 8.5 mile bike ride through the Mammoth Cave. I know Dawn's like, there's a couple of bike trails over in South Carolina we want to do. There's a couple in North Carolina we want to do. So we've been kind of keeping that. Anarchista Firefly Show. Yes, we'll try to figure that whole thing out with the Firefly Show later on. We haven't done it yet. I don't think it's even, is it even open? I don't think it's even open, to be honest with you. Who knows? Because sometimes things open quicker than I think they do. Have you met up with Tampa J recently? I have not seen Tampa J since probably the beginning of the year. But I'm sure he's around. Well, let's see here. Hello from Tennessee, Nate. Hello, Yitz. Hello. So yeah, you can park over here at the island now. Head over to Three Bears. Do some shopping. You can also head towards the, the island itself over that way. And, yeah, the island doesn't look too crazy. It's a little busy tonight. It's a little, not too bad. It's Friday night. For a Friday night, it doesn't look too bad. There's a few spots in there. It is Friday night. What do you think, Dawn? Feels good. I've been wanting you to come and check out the Scooby-Doo mini golf. We will. We're going to get there one evening. There was two evenings that we want to do Scooby-Doo, but it was rain. It was just pouring down rain. We've been getting a lot of rain here, especially last week. So we'll get to it. I'm not going up there on a Friday night, though. There'll just be too many folks and trying to make a YouTube video or is hello from Pensacola. You like Dawn's top? Hello from Morganton, North Carolina. Hello. Oh, don't worry about autocorrect. You should see me. I use autocorrect quite a bit, and it always corrects it to, I don't know, doesn't correct it right, or it doesn't, I don't know, never works out. Someone's always correcting me on it. Go to Hershey, Pennsylvania. Looks busy. Yeah, I mean, it's still busy. This is a Friday night at the island. This is about normal. And there's still some spaces down over that way. But, yeah. The trail. That'd be cool. Watching from the lake, catfishing tonight. What do you think, Dawn? It's the island. It's the... Dinosaurs. Those dinosaurs are going on. Everybody likes your headband. Everybody keeps talking about your headband.
Yeah, it's colorful, ain't it? I think it's a butterfly or dragonfly. I think that's a dragonfly.
Yeah. Have we been to Helen, Georgia? Yes, we have a few times. Around Christmas time is usually when we end up over there. And we've been over there for 1 year. We went over there for the parade that they have on Oktoberfest. And that was a lot of fun. We might try to do that again this year. Head over towards Oktoberfest over. That's really like the time when they shine. But here it is. This is the newest bridge. It's really nice. I like this one. This will make it a lot easier during like rod runs and stuff like that to get back and forth. You know what I mean? You know, just gives another way for folks to get off the parkway or get onto the parkway when it comes to, you know, pedestrian walk, you know, traffic. But yeah. Yeah, Dawn got her headband in Honduras. Roatan, Honduras. There was a lady there who makes them. She was selling them. We try to find like locally made things. You know what I mean? So we can try to support, you know, the community and stuff like that. We'll be in town the 17th for 5 days. Father's Day. Okay, cool. Yeah, we were just out and about today. We decided to go out and about. It's a nice evening. I said, let's go drive down around the forge tonight. At first, we weren't planning to go live. I told Dawn it's been so long since we've done this that I think I almost forgot how to do it. Anyways, rocking raceway. Watching from the UK. Welcome. We got friends from the United Kingdom, Dawn. Hey, you all. I don't have my little selfie stick thing, so I'm kind of holding on to it with my hand. So, but it's a beautiful. There's no humidity, but the humidity is going to start rising. I think tonight might be the last, and then the heat's going to start, or at least the humidity's going to start kicking up. And it is here, let me open it up for you. Here. There's old Dawn. Okay. Of course, we're here at Three Bears. I don't want to park here too long. I just wanted to show the bridge. See what the parking lot's like. Hey. Long time no see. Hey, how you doing? Ryan Kathy.
Hi, Ryan
Ryan Kathy, I'm sorry. That's a beautiful color. You know, a lot of folks will stop and say, wow, I like that. Then everybody else yells out, you know, go Vols, right?
It's hot in here. We're on the window or just start it up or something.
You know, the thing about this car is it has no key. It's got the key fob. And it's weird. I always want to put the key in the ignition. Yeah, the Jeep stands out, which is good because people will see you, right? So hopefully, you know, the bad thing is the police will also see it too, right? Yeah. So if you're doing bad things, they'll be like, yeah, there goes a pumpkin colored Jeep. But we don't do bad things, so. How'd you guys meet? We met in a little Irish pub in Port Huron, Michigan. I need to make a video about that. What's the temperature? The temperature, according to the Great Pumpkin / the Big Orange, is currently 79 degrees. I think it's a little lower than that right now, just a little bit. But the humidity is really low, and that's like the big factor. Doesn't look busy tonight. Yes, you know, it's not too busy. Like normally this time of year, it seems to be busier. So I'm wondering if gas prices is having an effect on people. Like some folks are saying, you know, hey, gas prices are up. You know what I mean? Maybe we're not going to make that trip. Especially if they come further. I think Port Huron. I think Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg will do good because, you know, you have Atlanta, which is a 3-hour drive from here, 4-hour drive. You got Cincinnati, which is about 4 to 5. I think it's about 5-hour drive. You know, it's like one tank of gas almost. So we have big, huge cities. You got Charlotte, you got Nashville, you got Memphis, you got even Birmingham, Alabama, things like that. Like we're centrally located, and so I think a lot of folks might say, "Hey, we're not going to do the big trip to like Disney this year, but we'll spend a tank or two, you know, tank here and a tank home, and we'll make, you know, Smoky Mountains." So I think, you know, but as for like, there could be, you know, the economy, I don't know, could have an effect on everything, but when it comes to the people that are vacationing, I think some folks might look at Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg as a, you know what I mean, as a more economical, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I think it'll do good. I mean, I think it'll be busy, but who knows? Who really knows? But I do think that there could be, you know, I did know that they did announce not too long ago that business is down here, so there's not as many people. So, hey, somebody said Brooks and Christie's in here.
Oh.
You have to look on yours. Christy. Hey, Smoky Mountain Faith, Food, and Fun. I want to get you in order. I'm always calling you. All right. Hi, guys. Yes, we just met your friends. We were just driving to the parking lot here. We're doing obviously you know what we're doing. And yeah, they stopped and said hi and all that. So it was great. Yeah, that's awesome. Have you all eaten today? I didn't have dinner yet, but I might just have something small. I'm controlling my portion sizes right now, so that's all I'm doing. So I have a little, you know, I have like a little portions that I, you know, which trying to not, okay, here we go. 85 degrees in New Jersey. Oh, wow. I know out in Vegas it's been real hot. Do you guys live close to Gatlinburg? I mean, we live close to everything, but we kind of live, I think we're closer to Pigeon Forge than we are Gatlinburg. It depends on traffic. I could be in Gatlinburg, what, 20 minutes, 25 minutes? Something like that, depending on traffic. I think that's what it is. Next time I go to Gatlinburg, I will time it for y'all. Pigeon Forge, I'm about, what, we're less than 20 minutes. I'd say 15, 20 minutes with traffic, depending on traffic. So we live in Sevierville. So everything that surrounds Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg is Sevierville. It's kind of hard to explain. You have Pigeon Forge, you have Gatlinburg, and then Sevierville has annexed everything else in, and everything else is Sevierville. That's what it sounds. That's what it feels like, anyways. It's not the truth, though. There's actually, believe it or not, there's actually different areas, and they call them different things. You know, locals will refer to the old names of the different areas. You know what I mean? So Somebody said they liked the zipper video. The zipper. Yeah, that was an old video. I know some folks were saying, hey, Dawn's hair is longer. You guys look different. When was that video? That video was, I think it was shot like 4 years ago. So, I don't know. I'm just trying. Yeah, Tennessee Nate in here. Hello, Tennessee Nate. How you doing? Okay, we're going to get back to the Parkway here. I'll get Dawn back onto reading comments. Plans of doing Dreamore Resort or Heart Song. We have reviews of both in our library. We both stayed a night at both hotels. They're both amazing places. The East Coast has been hot too. All right, I'm going to go ahead and this here because you guys want to be able to see this here. Okay. So it looks pretty good, huh? Rockin' Raceway. Yeah, we do need to go to Knoebels.
I think he wanted to come back and talk to you, but you're on the live stream.
Yeah, I was on the live stream. There was I think, a friend of the channel. I think he wanted to talk, but we're on the live stream. I think he was thinking maybe I was going to stop filming or something. I don't know. Beautiful sunset here. Comedy Barn. That's another place we gotta go back and do. I mean, I can't film much of the show, but we need to go back and kind of just touch base with it, and maybe we'll do that with like a restaurant or something. So we are going to get ticket. We're looking to get tickets to do the Titanic dinner show. It's something new they're doing at Titanic, and it was like almost $240 for Dawn and I to do the show. And I go, wow. I don't know. I don't think that the other dinner shows are that pricey, but you do get admission to the Titanic itself and all that. So I think we're gonna do that coming up. But yeah, it's a lot. I was like, $250 almost. By the time you're all said and done, right? It's like $250, right? I want to drive through over here at the Bible Museum and all that. There's a lot of rumors. I mean, a lot of rumors swirling around right now about some development going on. The big one that's been flowing around, I don't think is 100% true, but we're not even going to go there because I don't. Okay. Yeah. Okay. But you guys all know that Cooters their last season is this year. They're closing down at the end of the year, and they're not going to reopen. They're not going to look for another place, or they've moved a few times. They originally started in Gatlinburg, and then they moved here. They moved twice in Gatlinburg, and then they moved to Pigeon Forge. But they said they're not going to reopen. So I thought, and Cooters, I think, I don't know, I guess they do pretty, I mean, I would assume they do pretty well here. I was kind of shocked to hear that they weren't going to, you know, try to find a new place. You know what I mean? But there it is, Cooters. I think we'll go in there one last time towards the end of the year. Do, like, you know, one last hurrah and kind of reminisce and Cooters, but there is a rumor floating around. And yet again, I don't want to get too much into it because I don't know, but you all know that the track is going away. So there's a big rumor here that there could be a great big huge development here. That's all I'm gonna say about it. I still think a lot of it's, I think part of it's true, but part of it's a rumor. So I think someone's probably maybe stretched something along the way or something in that realm. But I'm gonna pull over here and see some comments here. See if I can answer any comments. Never knew Cooters existed until you found out it was closing. Yeah, it's the way it is, isn't it? You know, the sad thing is, it seems like there's businesses that will do reviews on, and less than a year later, they're gone already.
Is the Hulk Hogan store still open?
Yeah, Hogan's is still there.
Someone was asking about it.
Yeah, Hogan's is still
They
there.
passed away. I don't know if the store is still open.
Coming to Branson, Missouri soon. Yeah, possibility will be in Branson. Hey, Days of Jordan Lion, how are you doing? How much longer Hard Rock Cafe will be open for? So what I've heard, they're month to month right now. So, but I heard until, was it the end of June? They were guaranteed until the end of June. But it's month for month, so that means they could go longer, depending on, you know, what's going on there. So yeah. Hopefully, Jordan, I just watched your, I'll turn the camera on. I'll talk to him. I just watched your video you put out of you going through your grandparents' house, and I felt for you. You know, I get that with my dad. You know, certain things I'll see and stuff, but yeah, I just want you to know I seen that video of yours. I didn't watch it. I watched it just before I come out to drive around Pigeon Forge tonight. So, what, the track is closing? Yes, I have a video. The track is closing. I'll kind of turn and show you here. So, you got the, I guess we're going to show this. So you got the Bible Museum here on the end. Then you have West by God Cold Fire Pizza. The Dollar Tree, which you'll usually find Dawn at. You want to go to Dollar Tree?
No.
Okay. Then you have Hogan's Wrestling Shop here, which is closed. I think I don't know, are they open? I think they're closed right now. But someone was asking the chat, is Hogan's still open? Yeah, they're still open. In fact, we need to go in there because they've brought in some more wax figures, and they have an Andre the Giant wax figure in there I have not seen yet. So we do need to go in there. They're closed right now. But that's something we can do. I think what we'll do is we'll go to Hogan's and then we'll come and do Cooters maybe like this week. We'll kind of do a video. Maybe we'll have lunch at West by God or something. We'll kind of do like this plaza video. We'll come in here and do the whole plaza. Okay. So someone, if you haven't seen our video yet, directly in front of us, this is the track. This is actually the back side of the track. And I think it's November the 1st. Will be its last day. I'm assuming they'll give them about a month to liquidate. You know what I mean? All the stuff in there. You know, I don't know if they're gonna have an auction. If they have an auction, I'd like to attend. It'd be kind of cool to pick up a few things. I don't know what they're gonna do yet, but yeah. It's sad to see the track go because I remember when I was a kid. You know what I mean? The Wild Woody. I mean, the Pigeon Forge without the Wild Woody. Okay, let's see here. Who's in here? I think Jen's in here, Don. Jenny Penny, yeah, she's in
Hi,
here.
Jenny Penny.
You're not even looking at the chat.
Yes, I am.
Hey, Jenny, how you doing? Hey, guys. Hey, oh, brothers. Since you're at the... Jenny Penny's in here. Hey, Jenny.
Hi, guys. Or brothers, since you're at Hogan's.
Yeah. I passed my grandfather's house all the time, Tennessee Nate says. Yeah, it's sad. You know, like you guys get a chance, go over to Days with Jordan the Lion. And if you do anything, just check out. He takes a deep dive into, into his memories growing up, and go over there and check out. Check that out. He kind of, he goes through. Talks a little bit about his memories and stuff growing up and stuff, so it's pretty cool. I mean, it's a sad, because there's a lot of personal there, and I always respect the YouTubers when they, you put a lot out there when you're personal, with your community. Not many YouTubers out there.
Is this the track in front of Cooters? Yes.
Yes. Yeah, this is the track. We're actually on the hill just above it. It's all down below us. Jenny Penny's in here. Hey, Jenny Penny, I think Dawn's going to text you later on. You text her early, but we were going live, so I think she's going to text you as soon as we get off the live stream here. So, or you can text her now if you want. Yeah, your cold's almost gone? All right. Hey, what's next, Robert? I guess we can, I don't know. You guys, do we want to walk around the track? I guess we can walk around the track. Let's walk around the track. You want to do a little walk around the track? We got to turn around anyway, so. Yeah, hopefully you're feeling better. That would be, I know Dawn's like, oh man, that must have been awful to get a cold while you're cruising or. This automatic start stop thing, and I keep forgetting to hit the button when I get in and out of the car. Yeah, the track has been around, was it 40 some years, was it? Some years. So. Good evening from Heather. Hello, Heather. Hoping there'd be a new video. Our cruise is next Saturday. All right, 12th. You're going to Turks and Caicos. I have not been. Amber Cove, I have not been to the actual port, but I hear Amber Cove is really great. So yeah, if you get a chance to get downtown, like down there in the Dominican Republic, there's a few cool little places down there, a little downtown square, and they have the place where they created the idea for Jurassic Park and all that. It's pretty cool. Wow, it's that's the only bad thing about the track here, this parking lot, because in here it backs up so bad, everybody trying to make turns. It's hard to get in and out of here. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and we'll walk around the track real quick here. So, might as well. Yeah, so this here in November is going away. I know there's a lot of folks that are sad to see it go. So the rumor is that this is all going to be torn. This is going to be leveled, and they're putting a new development in here. That's all we know. So this will all be no longer. We don't know what's going in here yet. There's been a lot of rumors swirling, but that's all they are right now. So. But it's a great little place. When I was a kid, I remember this place as a kid myself. I'm going to go get Humpty Dumpty real quick. And this train on the corner, yeah, it's been there for a long time as well. I think they might have moved some of this around, but it's been there forever. I want to say it was longer. I could be wrong. And most likely I am. But it's true. You don't know about the rumors. They're going to be true or they're not. Well, we do know this to be true, though. This is all going to be gone. That's 100%. This all here is going to be gone. So, but there are rumors of what's going to go in here. So, yeah, this is a big staple on the Parkway. Yeah, I think a lot of folks have been coming up here and documenting the track pretty well. Beautiful sunset. You remember arm wrestling a machine here. Those are good memories. Yeah, a lot of folks said that they brought their children here. They brought their grandchildren here. Now their great grandchildren they had brought here. You know, they've taken photos, family photos here, and they're saying it's going to be sad. Have you ever went tubing at Wild Bear? No, we have not been to the one at Wild Bear. We've been to the one in Townsend a couple times. Hello from Galveston, Texas. Hello, Courtney. I'm sorry I'm looking at the screen here, and it makes changes the color here. I remember there used to be a Payless shoe store. Well, the Payless shoe store building is still there, but now it's the pink Jeep Tours. But that used to be the old Payless shoe store there. There's Humpty Dumpty. This has been here forever too. In fact, I think there might be some photos of me as a kid standing in front of this somewhere, if I can ever find them. You know, there's Dawn. There's the old Peter Pumpkin Eater, right? I thought these guys would start going around. I don't know. I haven't seen no action yet. They gave the safety briefing, but hey, you guys, love from East Texas. Well, thank you, Bobby. Is Dawn feeling well? Dawn, are you feeling well? Yeah, she's fine. You saw the surveyors at the track the other day? Okay, these guys are starting to... So this here is the Wild Woody. And I've ridden this quite a few times. Now some folks were saying, hey Will, why didn't you film on this last time? We were limited for time, but we are going to come back and do one last hoorah video. We're gonna ride all the different tracks, and I don't know, we're gonna bring some friends and that. We're all gonna do it like, we're gonna get maybe a couple other content creators, and we're all gonna come up here and just do a few rounds. It'll be fun. Oh, nothing like the smell of gasoline. Yeah, Nate says there's been rumors about hotel being built here. So I'll kind of tell you a little bit from what I heard. It's going to be a whole development. It's going to have shopping and restaurants and a bunch of stuff, possibly hotels. Kind of like the island in a way. This could be similar to the island. I don't know, something like that. We'll see. We'll see. Those are rumors, right? Got your magnets ready for the cruise. Yeah, this is right here on the Parkway. Now that's the Parkway over there. Now I know the Wild Woody has changed over the years. Vance Kilgore, who has the best funnel cake in Pigeon Forge. Well, thank you so much for the super chat. We like the funnel cake factory in Pigeon Forge down by the old mill. Also, Dollywood does make a good funnel cake. So yeah, I definitely the funnel cake factory down by the old mill. Are we going to the grand opening of Walmart? You know, some folks might laugh about that, but some of our most watched videos we do are openings of like Target and Walmart, and people like to see us grocery shop. So it might sound funny for some, but trust me. Yeah. Priest of a prayer. Carol says, priest, yeah, priest say a prayer for me. You had surgery, you're trying to get strength back up. Yes, definitely. Hopefully you get better. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful sunset this evening. Now, beautiful, beautiful sunset. This camera here is really brightens things up here. Well, let's go ahead. Let's get back out onto the parkway. So that we can, I want to get down, I want to go through the rest of Pigeon Forge. I think we're already at an hour and 18 minutes. I kind of wanted to drive around Pigeon Forge real quick. But yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back here to, I got a plan where we'll come back and enjoy the Wild Woody one last time and all that. It'll be fun. Pray for Carol, definitely. There's a bunch of folks out there right now that we know that are just going through a lot of tough times. So and then of course we were up there on top of the hill. That's where Hogan's Wrestling Shop and Cooters is up there, and West by God and all that. The Great Pumpkin. Turn this around. There we are. There's Dawn.
Right.
There's Dawn. There's Dawn. I'll turn the air on.
It's hot in here.
It's just muggy in here, like, right? This Jeep still smells brand new. We don't eat in it. We kind of keep it, you know what I mean? So, probably missed, You'll probably miss when the track finally closes. Yeah, when you guys plan a cruise out of Galveston. I know there's a Carnival ship. Is it the Carnival Celebration that goes out of Galveston? I want to cruise on that particular ship. The only problem is we've been going to Mexico and Honduras and all that a lot lately. And I'm trying to pick cruises that are not, they're going to different ports, right? That's my goal, is to like we need to go to Aruba. There's a super chat. Well, thank you so much. Got a little smile, guys. Thanks so much, Michael, for the super chat. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael.
All right, I'm gonna turn this around so you guys can see what's going on out there. It's starting to get dark out a little bit here, huh? It's when all the magic starts happening, right? When it gets dark out. You know, I noticed that the track there, you can't make a left turn out of the track here. Makes sense. Making lefts would be a we're gonna go back onto the parkway again. You know what sounds really good? One of them great big banana splits from Mel's. Unfortunately, my doctor would not approve of the big banana split from Mel's. Very nice weather. It is amazing weather. Right now we're at 80 degrees, according to the big orange Jeep. So too much like Branson. Okay, here we go. Come on, it's a green arrow. Let's go. It's very short. Come on, everybody. Let's roll. Come on. It already changed. It already changed. Now let's go on a red. Let's go on a red. Let's go on a red arrow. Oh my goodness. They sit there and look at it, and then two people go through and it changes again. Okay. You guys are hearing my road. My road rage. See here, Tennessee Nate. Somebody mentioned Buc-ee's in Ohio. They're going to have to. There's going to be Buc-ee's everywhere, guys. Eventually, Buc-ee's is going to be on every street corner, and people won't even look at it as like it's anything special. They'll be like, "Yeah, Buc-ee's are everywhere." Someone said Carnival, MSC, Royal Caribbean, now they are selling too many. They're now selling too many more ports. Now I did hear. Well, I mean, of course, there's that something about the new destination for Royal Caribbean, Perfect Day in Mexico, which was supposed to be built. Anyways, supposedly there's that. Well, it was assumed a while back that it wasn't going to happen. Now it's I don't know, it's kind of like on the rails right now if they're going to do it or not. I think there's I don't know, something. So I'll go for some ice cream. Cruise Farm. Oh gosh, yes. Costa Maya, thank you. Costa Maya. Yeah, so Perfect Day at Costa Maya, Mexico. It doesn't look very good. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. So I was actually excited about that. There's really, I mean, Costa Maya, if you've ever been to that particular port, it's a nice relaxing port. It's a very nice port. It's not, a couple hours and you're done, in my opinion. Unless you're going to go out and see the ruins. The Mayan ruins there are really good. Chacahoban. I really like the Mayan runes. Okay, green. This green is really, really short. So you got to get through it so your friends can get through it. Because you want all your friends to get through. There's the truth. We need to go back in there. That 8D or whatever it was really cool. Whatever it was, really, really cool. Was it 8D or 4D? What was that? I don't remember. So yeah, you got the Wayback Hotel. We got friends that stay at the Wayback when they come to town. I think it's pretty cool. Rates are usually pretty decent for laser port. Everybody's laser porting this evening. And there's a Storming Crab. Jurassic Jungle Boat Ride. Nobody there. I remember the time when we met Adam right after he did the Jungle Boat Ride, and he went through it like 10 times or something. He said he was going through it like a bunch of times. Remember that?
Yeah.
On the Carnival Horizon. So here's this great big huge brown building where old I'll pull off here, where the old Hillbilly Village used to sit, right here. And this is supposed to be like an indoor mini golf or something. But there's no windows. There's a roll-up door in the front. I don't know. But this is where Hillbilly Village used to sit. I know they're going to be building some hotels up there on the top. So, but it's kind of interesting, this building here. Yeah, old Hillbilly Village. Rest in peace, Adam. I know one of his videos popped up today, or was it yesterday? It might have been today. And I started watching it. I was just extremely, extremely sad. He was such a we were fortunate to meet him. And he was such a great guy, and it's just sad. It's, the world can use more guys like that. George Jones, hey, I'm from Romeo, Michigan. All right, I know Romeo very well. Romeo's a great town. Apple orchards, great eats, great town to live in. I don't know if the Ford engine plant is still there anymore, still kicking, still going, but those are not Pontiacs. Those are old Mercurys or something. Old Fords over here. Must be a car club or something in here. Aye. Those are all Mercurys or something. Fords. It's been a minute since we did Professor Hackers. That's a good fun course too as well. Somebody's honking.
I don't know who or what or where or why, but
Mad Dog's Creamery. Do we need ice cream in our life, Dawn?
no, I'm okay.
You okay? No ice cream, huh? I heard his sister is living in his house. Yes. Faith? Yeah. she inherited the house and the estate, you know, all that, which is rightfully so. Yeah, she makes vlogs too. I haven't really sat down and watched any of her vlogs yet, so I'm gonna when I get a chance. I have a hard time keeping up with just folks we know, you know, more than just to add another more to, you know what I mean. So, but I do want to, you know, I just hope that they can get into his page before the end of the year, so that they can keep, you know, his legacy going. I mean, his videos won't go nowhere, but when it comes to YouTube, you got to access your account like once every year. So I hope that they can figure that out and all that. You know, I think they will. I think they'll get it all hammered down and stuff. But yeah, it's just sad. You know. Yeah, Mermaid Faith. Also, Adam's dad has a channel too, and I have seen a few of his videos, and he's a great guy. He's a great guy. We met him once, and him and his and Mama Woo are great folks. Very down, just very loving folks. So. Never met his sister though. Don't know much about her. Let's see here. There's Vacation Lodge. I know he has some folks always staying there. Seems like folks will come to town like, hey, we're staying at the Vacation Lodge. Vacation Lodge is very, very popular. So. Somebody says, when are you going to be posting real Smoky Mountain videos? We're in the Smoky Mountains now. This is real. You can't get any more real than IRL. In real life, here we are. You're in the Smokies, baby. This is happening as you see it. Coming to you live. So, hot off the presses, unedited, unfiltered. Texas Roadhouse is always. I love their app, the Texas Roadhouse app. Man, you punch in your, you know, how many people in your party, whatever. And ta-da, man, they give you like, you know, and you just, you know, you head there, you get in the parking lot, you tell them you're there, and boom, you're like you're in the restaurant. You don't have to wait around like forever. So. Is Dawn with you? Yeah, Dawn's over here.
I'm over here. Just chilling.
She's just chilling, taking it all in. I'm going to turn this around real quick. Pretty much went through town once. Let me see if I turn this around here. There's Dawn.
I'm in the dark.
She's in the dark. Smoky Bear Pancake House. She was laying back there. It's like just chilling. um, let's see here. We got here. Get some Andes. Someone suggested get some Andes. Silver Wolf Productions says Texas Roadhouse has been the most consistent steak. Yeah, you know, for the price. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, Texas Roadhouse has to go with the, you know, because, you know, beef is just expensive, right? You know, everything's expensive, right? But for dollar, I mean, at least in my opinion, Texas Roadhouse does an amazing job. I mean, you can get better steaks, but you're going to pay, you know, 2-3 times more for them too, you know. I think they do a very good job compared to like other places. Adam's dad as JWW on the move. Yes. Fridays Forever are great people too. I am praying for them. Yes. So, yes. It's amazing. That they're back making videos and all that. I saw a video the other day. I'm like, wow. Okay. I know they still have a long Fridays Forever. They have a long road ahead. You know, there's a lot going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they're back out making videos again. So, you know what I mean? Like, hallelujah. I mean, that's a miracle. It really is. I'm trying to see what else we got here. Adam's sister is Mermaid Faith. Okay, I was going back to so many things. Praying for Adam's dad. Yeah, he's got a lot of, you know, a lot going on too. 77 years old. I like it when his dad vlogs, like, you know, Adam's dad.
Yeah.
He just, I like it. He's just, you know what I mean? He just turns the camera on and says what, you know, what he wants to say, and it's great. It's great. Texas Roadhouse are so good. I like it. I like Texas. Now, some people disagree, like, Texas Roadhouse, like, really? Like, I like it. I don't know. I'm just that, I guess I'm that type of, I'm that type of guy, right? Dawn's a chicken person, so, or you like chicken dishes mostly, and so Texas Roadhouse is not like, the chicken's
good.
okay.
I get
there.
steaks there.
You do. You get the filet, butterfly.
Yeah.
Is Dawn feeling okay?
Yeah.
She's probably tired because we were up at like early. She's probably tired. Driving around the car, I know Dawn gets kind of tired. She's like, we're not going to be on much longer. You need to head back to Michigan and visit Denise and Toba. We will. We will be visiting Denise and Toba for long. Alamo Gatlinburg is better than any Texas Roadhouse. You know, Alamo is really good. It is really good. They have a great steak there. The prices are going to be, you know, more than a Texas Roadhouse. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree with you. Alamo does a great steak. Yeah. I like, my thing about the Alamo is their wedge. Their wedge salad is really good. Put the blue cheese on it. I don't really like blue cheese, but I like theirs. You know what I mean? I like it. Krispy Kreme. Yeah, we got Krispy Kreme behind us.
Oh, we do?
We ain't doing Krispy Kreme. Unless Dawn wants to.
No, I don't want none.
Enjoy your live stream. Private tour guide. Carnival has a cruise out of Miami on the horizon. Aruba, Bonaire, and gosh, I know I say Carrico wrong. Do we know if there's any Jewish people in the area? I want to know if there's a temple. Yeah, there's a bunch of folks that are Jewish. I mean, I don't know like where they go to church or whatever, but the one thing about the Smoky Mountains is that there's folks from all kinds of religions living here, folks from all over the country. You know, we have folks that, you know, they come in for, like, they call them the J1s. So they come from all over the world. They come here, they work the summer months, and they come from, you know, South America, Africa, you name it, China, all around the world. They come here to work during this, you know, a lot of them are college students, or, you know, they come here and then they go back to school. And then we got a lot of people just from around the world. They're here on, like, you know, work visas, things like that, you know. So yeah, there's a really diverse, and everybody who lives here in Sevier County are from different places. Like, if you ask anybody, like, where are you from? They'll be like, oh, I'm from Indiana, or I'm from Florida. You know, it's very mixed, you know. Some, like, a lot of, I have a friend who's from Kentucky who lives here. I got a friend who's from Michigan who lives here. We never knew each other in Michigan, but we know each other here in Tennessee, but we're from Michigan, both of us. We got some friends from Indiana that live here. So folks come from all over, you know. So there's even this one guy I know. His last name is Ogle, but he's not related to the Ogles here in the mountains. He's actually from, I think he's from upstate New York. And he's not related to the Ogles here, but he has the last name. So everybody always asks him, like, oh, wow, are you part of the, and he's like, no, I'm not. I'm actually from, like, upstate New York, from Massachusetts or something. So love the bird feeder. Yeah, the bird feeder is a lot of fun. We got some beautiful birds. A lot of birds I haven't even showing you all yet. I'm just waiting for them to come around, and some of them don't. They're smart. They know I'm filming them. Like, hey guys, you guys got to get in front of the camera so that we can go out and get you some more bird food, right? That's, I always tell them that's their job, right? They come, they eat, and they got to get on camera. But no, that's yeah. How's the diet going? I'm not really dieting, but I am trying to make better choices. So I am trying to make better choices. Here's why you haven't been seeing a lot of food reviews lately. So, but I still will do food reviews. I will still do, you know, I'm just trying to make better choices. And it won't be salads all the time either. You guys are probably going to see more of the uglier side of what's going on. Hey, from Kentucky. Hello. Hey, it's thanks, Elaine. It's got Elaine in here. Jason, Justice. Hello. Your birds are more active in winter. I would say the birds at our house are more active during the winter months. Yeah. So the birds are camera shot. My birds are. They know. That one video I shot, you can see the one bird look at the camera and literally fly away before he eats. He's looking at the camera. You can see it in the video. They go back and watch the video. I think he's I want to say he's a titmouse. He comes down, he looks at the camera, and then he flies off.
Yeah.
He's like, I know you're filming me.
The cardinal, you hear him crunching the seeds.
The cardinal even knows. He comes over to the cardinal. He's kind of an expedition.
Yeah.
He'll come over, and he knows the camera. He'll come over and eat in front of the camera because he knows he's being filmed. So they do have personality. So we do have a peregrine falcon that lives in the area. Unfortunately, I've had to scare him, you know, away from the feeders, you know. So I keep seeing him fly over the house with prey. I think it is, Don. He's always carrying stuff back to his nest. He must have babies.
The blue jay eating peanuts.
No, the peregrine falcon.
Oh.
He flew over today. He looked like he had a mouse.
Oh.
And I think it was a mouse. And I have a feeling he's got like babies or something.
Yeah.
I want to say, or she does. Do you ever ride any coasters down your way? We ride coasters all the time. Maybe not as much as we got older. Like, don't get me wrong, we don't ride the coasters as much as we used to. Because I do, I can get kind of nauseous. So, they sell dry worms in a bag. There you go. They really like that feed, that expensive feed.
I think I the bathroom.
You think there's one there?
In Krispy Kremes?
Yeah, it should be.
I don't know.
Or do you want me to go across the street?
I don't know. I can't go in Krispy Kreme and use their bathroom, can I?
You could. It should be like right down there, right?
I don't know.
Or do you want me to go over to the old mill?
Old Mill, I guess.
Yeah, Dawn is tired. I think we are gonna get off here.
Yeah.
Pretty quick. You want me to take over the old mill?
Yes.
All right. We're gonna go over the old mill real quick, and then we'll say goodbye over there. And then that way you get a little bit more time. And then we're gonna.
Maybe we'll go in there.
All right.
I don't know.
We're gonna go in there then.
If they have a bathroom, do they?
Yeah, I mean they got. I'm pretty sure they do. All right. When you're on the road, let's see here. You love the video on the zipper. Yeah, the zipper's the video's about 4 years old, I think, somewhere about that, around 4 years old, and it was I won't ride it again. I couldn't ride it again because I know for a fact, because I remember when I got off of that zipper, I had the bubble guts like the rest of the day. I felt like I wanted it, like ruined the rest of my day after that. I couldn't eat, couldn't do nothing. So yeah, I'm getting old. Don't get me wrong. There's certain things that if it spins around too much or whatever. I saw Dollywood having a hiring event this weekend. Yeah, they have hiring events periodically. I know there are big ones in obviously the spring. Yeah, they're always hiring. You can put your application in Dollywood. I think it's wherever you send your applications in at. And they're always hiring. They're always they need people. Dollywood's a great place for folks that are like retired. You know what I mean? They retire, they want to do something part-time, you know what I mean? Make a little extra money to pay the bills, and then, but then they also get the perks. Like when you work at Dollywood, there's a lot of perks, like passes to get into Dollywood, a lot of bring a friend type passes, things like that. You can also get discounts, like a lot of the attractions in town here, you get in for free, and vice versa. If you work for if you work for Ripley's, you get like special perks, like you can go to different places, so if you work in Sevier County at certain businesses, they do, you can get into the different attractions for free, so that's cool too. It's a good perk. Yeah, it makes great. Dollywood's also great for like kids, summer, kids that are they're in college or whatever during the summer months. Dollywood really needs, like, if you want to get hired into Dollywood, the best time to do that is when the kids go back to school, because they lose a lot of those college students, and they need people to pick those spots up. So that's a good time too. So if you're moving to the area or you're looking for a part-time job or something, you can get in there like at the end of August or something. That's a good time to get in there too. And Dollywood's a great place to work for. There's a lot of different careers there too. I mean, they have, even if you're a professional, there's a lot of professional jobs and things that there too. So, when's Night Flight Expedition opening? I kind of heard a date. but I can't even, I'm not even going to speculate on that, right? But it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah. They're it's more finished than you think it is. Just put it that way. I think they're more finished than you think it is. So I'm excited for Night Flight. I'm just kind of nervous because we are going on the road, and I'm afraid I'm going to miss like opening day or something. Like I'm going to be on the road. I'm going to be somewhere, you know what I mean? And I'm going to miss the opening day. I don't know, but I don't know. Dawn went to go use the ladies' room, the powder room. I hope there's, let's see here. Hello from Piedmont, Alabama. I love Alabama. I love driving to Alabama, and I was heading down to Louisiana. There's so much I want to do. There's someone waving. Hey, whoever drove by and waved. If you guys want to stop real quick and say hi, you guys can. And we're right here in front of Krispy Kreme. If somebody wants to stop. I know some folks said they were in town. We'll be here for at least 5 more minutes or so. 10 more minutes, I don't know. We are getting off here, though. They need people to work the new ride. Yeah, they're going to need... Dollywood always needs people. Like, there's always something available. The hummingbirds are great. Now, I got some really... I'm going to shoot some 8K 120 frames per minute or per second, whatever. 120 frames I'm going to shoot. I'm going to try to get some really good footage of those. And the lighting's got to be just right. But I'm going to try to get those hummingbirds. I'm going to try to get those hummingbirds, you know what I mean? Kind of like crystal clear. They're hummingbirds are a pain to like film because I don't know, they just, you know, they don't cooperate. Mine doesn't cooperate. Mine won't come around. When I'm trying to film him, he won't come around. When I turn the camera off and I'm sitting there, he'll come up all day long. He'll fight with the females that are trying to get to the feeder. But when my camera's running, he won't. He knows that, yet again, he knows I'm filming him. My wife and I are taking a trip to Michigan in a few weeks. Holland, Traverse City, and Mackinac Island. That's going to be an amazing trip. That's amazing. Holland is great. Going up the west coast of Michigan is all along the way. Lighthouses, sand dunes. I mean, it's just great. Michigan's like a different country. It feels like a different world when you're on the west side compared to the east side. That's one thing about Michigan, I will say. The land changes so much. When you get up into the UP and you go up into the Porcupine Mountains, there's spots up there you'll feel like you're in Tennessee. So Michigan is it's got a lot of, it's a beautiful, great state, you know. I love Michigan. You know, of course I grew up there. I don't agree with, there's a lot of politics and stuff up there that I don't really agree with. You know, taxes up there are just crazy. They tax you and everything. You know, so it is what it is. But it's a beautiful state. It's got everything. Our cats love watching your videos of your birds. There you go. I get pictures of folks sending pictures. How's Sierra? Sierra's doing good. She's busy. She's got a lot going on. We are talking about doing a Japan part 2 in the future. See that we've been to Japan once and we got all the bugs out of us, you know, like we kind of know what to expect. we want to kind of go back to Japan. We want to spend like 3 weeks, and we want to soak more into like the culture, and a little more laid back, because the last time we went to Japan we had like 10 days, and we just wanted to see just all the main things, like the things you're supposed to see when you go to Japan, like, you know what I mean? And this time we won't have to do that. We could just, you know, spend more time just slowing down, smelling the roses, kind of like. That's the only thing I will say about our last Japan trip. It felt like we, you know, we were on the bullet train. We get off the bullet train. We were at a, you know what I mean? We were at Nara, then boom, we were here, we were there. You know what I mean? We were at Kyoto. You know, I want to be able to spend like 2 days in Kyoto or 3 days in Kyoto and just go around, having tea and things like that. You know what I mean? Where before we had 10 days, we wanted to, because we didn't, we were thinking, we're never going to get back to Japan again. I want to see these sites, these the sites that you see when you look in a National Geographic book, or you grow up, the Torii gates, things like that, So next time we'll go back, it's going to be like chat with the Mingos, chat with the locals, things like that, like this, soak it in. So downtown Tokyo, Mount Fuji. We didn't see Mount Fuji. We went in the wintertime, so we seen it from a distance, but I would like, that's what I want to do. I'll go back to Mount Fuji. I want to go back during the summertime, or when the weather is a little, and so Dawn went to go use the restroom. Little ladies' room, yes. But I do want to do Japan differently. Just a little more laid back Japan. Dive more into maybe some eats, things like that. And don't have to go and run and see all the, the sites. Like, we're not going to have an agenda. You're going to have an agenda, but you're not going to have an agenda where you have to stick. Like, okay, we have 1 day here in Kyoto. Let's do all the greats, you know what I mean? Because we're getting back on the bullet train and we're heading to Hiroshima. We're going to have like a day or two in Hiroshima. We're going to do the baits, we're going to get out, right? And there's a lot of things in between you kind of miss, you know what I mean? There's little things that you have to rush, and that's what we don't want to do next time, right? So I'm glad that we did it that way, because if I were never to get back to Japan today, I could say, hey, you know what I mean? I got to see the floating Torii gate, you know what I mean? We got to see the atomic dome, you know what I mean? Learn about the history there, you know what I mean? And just soak in how all that played out and stuff like that. So, it was a good decision for a first timer. I always say this, your very first trip to anywhere is always going to be skewed. It seems like it's your second trip to wherever you go, you feel more relaxed, or you feel more, you know what I'm saying? So I also know how to use the trains. I know how to use the maps. I know how to get around Japan now, so I'm not spending like an hour trying to figure something out. I will just know how to do it, right? Sanrio Purple Land. Yes, we didn't get to go to Sanrio Land. I think the reason why we didn't get to go to Sanrio, if I'm not mistaken, there was a few things that we needed tickets for, and when we were supposed to be near there, they were like sold out or something like that, I want to say. So okay. Is that Christy and Brooks' rooster you hear on your deck? Brooks and Christy don't live near us, so it's probably not their rooster. But I think they have a rooster, don't they? I couldn't hear Brooks and Christy's rooster from my house anyways. I hear that TVs are 8K. Can't wait for your video. Well, and when I shoot the, like, say, Hummingbird in 8K, it doesn't mean that I'm going to upload it in 8K. I'm just using the 8K because it's going to be a very crystal clear picture that I can then zoom in on to get the fines, right? You know, and then of course 120 frames will you can get the slow motion and you'll be able to see the wings and you know. You okay?
Yeah. I just had to go.
I understand. When you gotta go, right? But well, there's Don. We're gonna say goodnight to y'all out here.
Yeah.
But we are here in Pigeon Forge. Anything you want to say before we go, Dawn?
Well,
I know.
thanks for joining us and have a good night.
Dawn's here. She's just
Yeah.
she's probably tired.
Yeah.
I noticed like about 15 minutes into the live stream, I could tell. I go, yeah, Dawn's tired. So I am drinking Mountain Dew. For folks out there who want to know. You smell like Krispy Kremes, by the way.
At least they smell good then.
You do.
Krispy Kreme don't smell good, I guess.
You do.
Yeah.
Take Dawn home. Yeah, we're gonna take Dawn home to bed. We gotta get up early. We got another thing we gotta do tomorrow.
Yeah.
We got some more videos. We got some more stuff coming out tomorrow. So stay tuned to y'all out there. Yeah. Thank you. Catch you around sometime. Yes, Silver Wolf, we got to get together. Silver Wolf, we got to get together. I actually got a couple things we're gonna see. I want to see if your game. My friend Chris went up the zipper. Yeah. Doing the big 4th of July. Doing a big 4th of July fireworks show. We will probably be, I'm not 100% sure, but we will probably be in Pigeon Forge for the 4th of July this year. We might. It's a good chance. Good chance we'll be in Pigeon Forge for the 4th of July. That's it. Stay a little longer. You can't. You need to take the wheel. Good night, everyone. Yeah, we're going to say good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you so much for joining us on a little live stream tonight. We appreciate y'all. We're going to be out tomorrow shooting a video for the channel, so stay tuned to that. It's something we've been excited for. We do a lot of fun things tomorrow.
Yeah.
Actually, we got to get to bed for that. Because we got to be like out of the house early. Well, early. Something like that. Not a long day. But anyways. All right, ready? Thanks to our moderators. Thanks to all our moderators out there. Thanks to all the folks out there been watching over the years. Good night, Jeffrey. Dan. Hey, Dan.
Hey,
Good night, Dan. And we are going to get off here. That's it. Guys, we love you. Good night from Pigeon Forge. And we'll see you guys next one.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. I just gotta know how to turn this off now. How do I turn this off? They keep changing it on me. Is this one?
So.
Nope, that's not it. Okay, you guys are gonna. Is it this one? No. Is it that? No, hang on. You guys might get a little. Oh no, there it is. Okay, I found it. I found it. Good night, everyone.